Okay, the first and obviously most important thing for an offensive lineman is his stance. If you can maybe block the wrong guy, maybe come off wrong, maybe be too high, but if you're in a good stance, and if you start it with a good stance that you're able to move efficiently in all directions, back, forth, and side to side, then you're going to be able to do everything we're asking you to do as an offensive lineman. Now, I have Carlos Callejas here. Come on out, Carlos. And he's going to show you a frontal view of how we teach the stance. First of all, on the stagger, we want a toe, you know, for the hand that goes down. Carlos is a right-hander. It would be opposite, of course, for a left-hander. But for the hand that goes down, we want the right foot back and about at the mid-foot. Try not to get it more than that, much of a stagger. And we want to open them just a little bit wider than that, just a hair wider. There you go. A little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And now from this up position, we take an up position stance by going down with the fat of our forearms right to your quadricep muscles and just sit just like that. And that's how he is. Now he's nice and comfortable. Everything's pointing at the goal line. That's important because that's how you want to play the game, at the goal line, north and south. So he has his feet pointed straight, the knees are pointed straight, and his head, everything, the shoulders, everything's pointing at the goal line, okay? And he's nice and comfortable because you can do a lot of your plays from an up position. Now, to go into the three-point stance, go ahead now. He goes down and he assumes the up position. Now just put your hand down on the ground. Now notice all 5 points of the fingers are in the ground, okay? Everything's still squared up. And this is a key coaching point to me. His off arm, the arm that isn't on the ground, is very nice and comfortable and relaxed. A lot of guys will get in their stance and be, you know, have their hands all tight and everything, and I think that constricts the rest of your body, your upper bodies and shoulders. You want to be constricted on the hitting point. But when you're in your stance, you want to be nice and relaxed so you can move very, very swiftly and easily. Okay? And that's a good stance, Carlos. Now, I'm going to bring out Mario Cristobal, and Mario's going to show you a side angle of that same stance. As a coach, you want to constantly be looking at your guys from behind and from side to side to see any things, because sometimes these guys will change up their stance and you need to put them back. It's just like golf. If you mess with your swing a little bit, you want to adjust and get it right. So now here he is, staggered again. Mario's a right-hander. There's his up stance. Everything's square. Now looking at it from the side, you don't want the heels. Guys that that are tight in the Achilles tendons, their heels go up like this, and you don't want that because then you get too much weight forward. And another test you do in the stance is you want to be balanced, so you want to be able to move the hand around without him falling down. So as a test, I'll say, okay, you know, let me slap your hand. I want to see if you're still able to maintain that position. But if you notice, everything's square. Everything's very concise, nothing's been moved there, and the heels are down, so the weight's across the whole foot. Okay, that's important. Thank you.